probably know about scheduled virtuals. So scheduled virtuals is a kind of virtual football where you get to play on these scheduled games. And so specifically, this is what the scheduled virtual football looks like. So we started yesterday with about 940,000. We're able to build it up to 1.3, then we build it up to 1.7. And it's a very straightforward process. It's just simple. Bet the opposite of what everybody's betting. So let's say, for instance, every single person is betting an option. All we simply just do is to bet the opposite of what everybody's betting. Let's say, for instance, let me show an example. So I'm going to head over to the website, renaps.com. This is a website that gives you predictions on what to bet, especially on sportybet and betpower. So if you head over to renaps.com, click on login. If you don't have an account yet, sign up for one. So when you click on login, put in your username and password. I already have mine saved, and click in I'm not a robot and proceed. So the software will take you into this place where it shows you different, options depending on the one you paid for. So on this account, I have the premium indicator, and I just get to choose Sportybet. So it's that simple. So once you're on this page, all you just get now is predictions. It tells you play this one, play that one. Just play what it tells you to play. You don't have to second guess it. The only thing I will tell you to do is play with a strategy, which is a strategy that I've been using all this while. So if you check my betting history, you get to see that I don't win all the time. So most people feel like sports betting, you have to continuously keep winning for it to be effective. No, that's not the case. You just have to keep winning more than you lose. So that is where you have your edge. Okay, so let's say right now I'm here. I would click on the over stroke under. So it shows me the over 2.5 and the under 2.5. Now that's because that's the only thing I play. I don't play any other thing apart from the over 2 and under 2. Why? Because that is actually the sweet spot. It's where you can go wrong. If you check other options, they have lots of permutation. For instance, who would win? Three ways. It's either home, draw, or lose. Correct score goes, there are lots of options, so many things could happen, right? So, but when it's over 2 and under 2, it's a sweet spot. You're in between where you can almost not fail. So all you need to do is to have like a strategy and a pattern that has up to 70% chances of winning, and you make profit continuously. Now, lots of people don't know this because they kind of feel like the odds are small, but you're not looking at odds, you're looking at consistency of results. Sorry, my webcam is down. I don't know why my webcam is down. Let me check on my webcam. Please hold on. Let me check. Okay, my webcam is back. So let's get into betting. So for instance, Aston Villa and Tottenham, I will just head over here and play Aston Villa and Tottenham. So I'm just gonna play this game like 100,000 naira. So if you follow up my videos, because I post often, you're going to see this is how I play my game. Aston Villa and Tottenham. I place my bets, and I've placed my bets. If I go to my betting history, you can also see it's over here. You can see this is a new day, and so this is the day like today, 12th of October. You can also see this is the first game I'm playing today. You can see all the games I played yesterday. And if I take you back, you can see the games I played like few weeks before. So these are like all my betting history. Like, I mean, this is what it feels like. Okay, so let's head back to watch the game. The game we played was Aston Villa and Tottenham, right? We played this game under 2.5. So this means we're predicting we wouldn't have up to like 3 goals. Now, if you notice for my betting history, it shows red sometimes. So that means most times I lose, right? Like now I can see the match is playing 1-2. Okay, they just played 2-2. So it means I've lost this game, right? But it doesn't mean I've lost completely because I still have like 1.6 million left and I can still play more games. So what I do right now is that the next game I get to play like 120,000, 125, 130, whichever. So I take it to my betting history just to confirm. You can see the game we just played now. We lost this game. But watch what happens when I play for a very long time. You get to see me make profit back. Okay, so the next game the software is predicting is okay, that's not yet updated. It's still on week 16 because the software kind of gives you consistent prediction. Okay, that's updated now. So now it's BRN and Tottenham. So I'm gonna come back here and I'll look for BRN and Tottenham. This is it over here. So you notice that I played the first game 100,000 naira and I lost that game. So I'm gonna play this one 125,000. Now, if you can afford to play more, you can play more. But this is what I'm playing. Okay, so I've played 125,000, and this is my bet over here. You can see it here open. So now I just have to wait for the game. So it takes about 2 minutes for a match to start. So what I do is I can play the game and then we just get to talk. Right. Now let's get to talk. Now when you see sports betting differently, you start winning. I'm saying this because when I open my betting history and people get to see that I lose, I win, I lose, I win, but I make profits, they kind of say, "Oh, can I see?" And I say, "Yeah." You just can't see. I can allow you to test this yourself. A few weeks later, this person comes back to say, for the first time in my life, I am now making consistent innings from sports betting. Like if anybody ever told me this time sports betting I used to play every day, there will be a point when I'll be making money like every day. I would have never believed it. And my answer is always because you were close to people who felt they should always win all the time. See, in life, nobody gets to win all the time. Everybody focuses on trying to win as much as they can. Even the people you admire, they have their own problems. Like there is nobody right now that doesn't have something. It might not be the kind of problem you expect them to have, but they do have. Now, when you take that mentality into sports betting, you kind of think of one way. I know I will fail, but can I win more than I fail? And once your brain starts thinking that direction, forget it. You always get back home. Because when you look at people who are really very successful, it's not like they are very successful because they don't have challenges. It's just that they're very successful because even if they have challenges, they kind of do better most part of the time. So it's that most part of the time that they do better that we kind of appreciate. Okay, this game lost again. And if you look at here, you can see it's 2-1. So it means the first game lost and the second game lost. 2 games lost on the stretch, right? Now, what is my next bet? My next bet now is going to be like, I'm going to play my next bet 190,000. Now, usually I play 100, I play 125 or 130, and then I play 175 to 190. Sometimes I could double, but here I'm going to play 190,000. So on my next bet right now, I'm going to play 190,000. So let me see the prediction. WHU and Arsenal. Okay. So I'm going to look for WHU and Arsenal. This is it over here. So I'm going to play WHU and Arsenal. And I'm going to play 190,000 naira. Now you get to see how I am trying to be extremely strategic with the way I play. I'm not playing it the way most people will tell you to play. Most people play these games as if they have to win all the time. If you kill that mentality of I have to win all the time and change it to I should win majority of the time, all of a sudden everything changes. I'm sorry my webcam it's glitching. I kind of use my mobile phone as a webcam, and so most times it glitches. Like you can see it's glitching right now, so sorry about that. It has even frozen again, so I think I need to keep the webcam app open. Maybe I need to keep the webcam app open. Okay, I think it's faster now. Okay, so let us wait. I would be watching the game, right? Oh, it's still glitching. Why is my webcam still glitching? Okay. 44, 43, 42, 41. Okay, let's keep waiting. So the good part about the system we use is the fact you have more than enough time for the match to start. Right? If you're to do this betting yourself, I think by now you're still trying to know what game to play. Except you want to probably pick games at random. Right? You just want to come here and say, oh, let me play this one, right? Which is very bad. You would never really be able to win that way. So if you would want to actually forecast this game properly, 3 minutes is too small for you to actually do good proper forecast. But the software does a proper forecast in less than 15 seconds. Okay, so you can see them playing 0-0 now. Are they scoring? Oh, 1 goal. Okay. 1 goal. Oh, okay. 2 goals now. I think they scored again. 1-2. So we also lost this one. Okay, so we've lost like 3 games We've lost like 3 games at a stretch. We lost 2-3. They ended up playing 2-3. So if I show you our bet history, you can see this is 3 consecutive loss. 100,000, 125, and 190. Right. But that's the nice thing about being extremely strategic. You know for sure it can never go 5 times without losses. So on my next game, I'm going to be playing 300,000 naira. So okay, it has not yet updated to week 18 and to week 19 rather. We're waiting for week 19. So it's taking some time. Let's wait a bit. I'm still waiting for the prediction to drop. It hasn't dropped yet. It's still at week 18. Okay, week 19. Man City, Fulham. So I'm gonna come to Man City, Fulham, and I'm gonna play another game. So this time around, I'm going to be playing 300,000 there. So one thing about the strategy is that you can never go wrong. You can never go wrong because you're being extremely strategic. You're not just playing like the average person who just plays and hopes to win all the time. You're being very strategic because you know you cannot lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So we're hoping to win this one, but the 5 you can't go above 5. So if we play this fourth one, the last one, which is the fifth one, it's like it doesn't pass that fifth one. So there we could play like 500, you know. So let's wait for the game. Now, if we play 500 on that one, we could get back like 600. And we started this game with 1.7. So it doesn't mean now we've recovered everything we lost, but then we still kind of have like back part of the money we lost. So moving forward, we'll now still get to recover that money and make profit. And I'm saying this because the typical martingale, for those who know what martingale is a strategy where you kind of want to play, you lose, you double, you play, you lose, you double. So the way martingale works is, if you've been playing, the moment you lose, you double, you lose, you double. But whenever you win, the first thing you do is that you make all your losses back instantly, and you still make a very good chunk of profits. But the thing now with that martingale is now the fact that martingale is kind of very risky, because when you get to just lose once and you don't have like a lot of bankroll, like you don't have so much money, you will struggle so much, and before you recover, your bankroll is gone, like your whole money is gone. Okay, so you can see that this game is playing almost 0-0 if I'm not mistaken, which means we would win this game. 735,000. So we started this thing with we started with 715, and now you can see us make some profit. So you see what I say, you can't get wrong with our software. Like, you can't just get wrong with it. So if we take you to the betting history right now, you can see pending payouts. So 735,000 are incoming. Now you can see the amount of losses. Like, every single thing here is actually very, very transparent. We'll try to keep it as very honest and transparent as possible, so everybody can actually know that, sports betting is lucrative. Probably you're just trying to win all the time, right? Okay, so let me refresh the page. We're already on profits. Okay, let me refresh the page so our balance can update properly. So now, if you're new to this for the first time, this is what I would advise you to do. If you have not done this before, if you're completely new to this and it's something you want to get into, there are 2 things you need to do. The first one is to change your mentality around I have to win all the time, and change it into I have to win most of the time. Now, it's a mentality that once you switch into, sports betting becomes your ATM machine. You start making more, right? Okay, so let's head over to the next game, Crystal Palace and Newcastle. So this is Crystal Palace and Newcastle. As usual, we'll play under 2.5. So because I've already won, like I'm no longer on losses, I will go back into playing 100,000. Now, if I had lost that game, I would have obviously played more. So whenever I win, I kind of go back again to start playing on 100k. So I'm going to play 100,000 right now. Okay, so we have played 100,000 right now. If you can check here, you'll be able to see the next game we played 100,000 naira, and we You just have to watch the game. Now, how much can you make in a week? It depends. You could make as much as 1.52 million naira a week. Yesterday, I made a total of okay, let's say from day before yesterday and yesterday, I made like from 940, I built to from 940 I built to 1.715, which is roughly close to 600k plus, bar. No, more than 600k, 700,000 naira plus, right? So, and I'm back again, right? So before a week, like before 7 days, I should be at around 1.5 million. So what was the initial capital? I funded 1 million when I started the journey, and I withdraw often. Like in a week, I could withdraw extra 1.5. Sometimes I I triple. Right. Sometimes I could make up to 3 million, from 1 million to 3 million in a week, because the 1 million balance, the 1 million capital, it's always there. Right. For instance, right now, if you ask me what my profit is, because when it was 940, I actually lost the day before I started with 940. So I could say my profit now is, at the moment, is like 635,000, right? So it simply means if I build up to like 2 million, I can take out 1 million naira, and the following week I go on again. So let's say with 1 million naira capital, you can be making 1 million, 1.5 every week. There's some week you could even make 2 million, right? But me, I'm kind of just okay with 1.5, 2 million. So I'm not like PO you thought I'm coming. Let me play this game. PO you thought so I'm not like extremely, you know, too greedy about it. I try as much as possible to stick by bets. What happened? I wasn't able to play my game on time, or have they logged me out? Because sportybet is crazy most times. Let me see. Let me try and see if they've logged me out. Sometimes they get crazy. Okay, they've not logged me out. Do I still even have time self to play? Okay, let me play this game first before I talk. BOU Tottenham. So I'm going to be playing this on 125,000 naira. So I'll click on overstroke under BOU Tottenham. Okay, I'm going to play 125,000 naira. 125,000 naira. So that's because I lost my previous game. So because I lost the previous game, I'm playing like a higher amount. So I could play 130 if I feel like. I could play 140 if I feel like. But I'm playing 125,000. Okay, so I've played 125,000. And if I win this 125,000, I'll be able to recover the 100k I played before. But that extra 25k will still give me like small money on top again. So I try as much as possible to avoid trying so hard to recover or make more at once, because this thing is a mindset. The first mindset is that you don't want to be greedy, right? You don't want to try to always win all the time. You don't want to keep doubling up, trying to increase your profit margin. Keep it as minimal as possible, and you be consistent, right? Try to make everything immediately, so much at once, and you end up tanking your account, right? So it's something that if you put it in your mind that, okay, you know what, I have a million naira now, and I'm okay with making 1.5 million a week, right? Or I have 2 million, but I just advise you go with 1 million, right? I feel like it's the ideal, because I funded 2 million before, and I noticed I was not really able to use most of the extra 1 million naira I put there, so I drew it back. Okay, 256,000. So we've recovered. I said we recovered. Yeah, we've recovered our money. We recovered the 100k and this 100k. So we made a profit now of 65,000. This video is actually getting too long a bit, so I think I might stop here. I wanted to play 135,000 or even 150, but I just choose to play you know that other one. Okay, let me refresh the page to my balance updates. So when you play games on sportybet, refresh your page, go back to the site, and then it updates. Sometimes it updates automatically actually, but for me it's, sorry. Okay, so now